market owners and the denim shop. Have you talked to them yet?
A little bit. I see them there.
I haven't met them yet.
Yeah.
Because they're not there like regular hours, right?
Yeah, I don't know what their hours are. They're not there.
They go rogue.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's almost like they just have the window set up
Yeah.
for advertising, and then I saw something like this is where we are, and then named all the places that they're going to be.
Oh, really? I should definitely
festivals and stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind knowing more about what she does, considering we share.
Yeah, it's tough though when people aren't there.
Yeah.
I know the most about people that I just run into here.
Yeah.
And then since you're have to go outside and go down the street, I've only been in there a couple times.
Right.
So it's hard to, and then everyone's busy, so it's you don't want to interrupt
Everyone's
people
busy,
when they're in the middle of a meeting or whatever.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
All right. So.
All right, yeah, keep it cash, dude.
Yeah, no.
Leg out.
Is the framing good and all?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
All right.
All right.
So I'm Molly Bruno, and I'm here with Apollo from Apollo Cycles, and he just opened up a bike shop here in downtown Norwich. It's part of one of the buildings that's the co-working space, Foundry 66, and it's not going to be his permanent location, right?
It is.
Oh, it is now.
It is.
That's brand new information now.
It is. I was going to announce that today.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Here we go. So I thought it was going to be just a temporary spot for him, but it sounds like you have different plans.
Oh, we definitely do. All right, so the original location was going to be up on Broadway, and the construction on that is just taking a bit too long, and I kind of want to get open before the season ends.
Okay.
So I'm going to stay down on Franklin here.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's working out really well, so might as well just keep it going.
Yeah. How did when did you actually open?
About a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, about a month ago, mid-June.
And then what brought you to Norwich originally?
Jill from NCDC.
Mm-hmm.
So she reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to move to Norwich?
Okay.
And, I kind of knew it was a bigger population, more people ride down here. So I said, yeah.
And you moved your store from Putnam?
I was in Danielson.
Okay. So how long have you owned a bike shop?
About a little over 3 years.
Okay, great. And how did you get into just the bike shop industry in general?
Well, I can tell you the full story if you want.
Okay.
All right. So when I was 16, I used to ride my bicycle to high school. And it was 7 miles each way. It was nothing crazy. But one morning I was riding in and I ended up getting hit by a school bus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I get hit by a school bus and I went down and the bike was in pretty rough shape. So I brought
How about you? What about you?
I was fine,
You were
actually. I was fine. Yeah, I ended up walking because I was really close to school. So I ended up walking the rest of the distance to school, and then just went to class.
With your bike,
Yeah,
dragging behind you?
I just I had to wheel it because the front wheel was trash, so I just kind of had to wheel it on the back wheel, and I ended up just parking it in the school and dealt with that after. But yeah, it was fine. And when I went into the bike shop, I was 16, I didn't really have a job or anything, and the guy was giving me a hard time. He's like, well, this is a lot of work. How are you going to pay for this? You got to get a job. And I just replied with, well, I should get a job here. Mm-hmm. And then they just hired me on the spot as the bicycle washer, which I didn't know was a position until I was, bicycle washer. It's actually I tell people that's probably the most time I spend on the tune-up.
Okay.
Washing the bike. Because there's no shortcuts, you can't get better at it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, 45 minutes of scrubbing grease.
Wow.
So
I've never washed a bike.
Yeah, it's just the thing. It takes a while. So that was my full-time position when I was 16. Wow. And I just kind of worked up from there.
And then did you buy the shop that you were working at?
No. So that was down in Mystic.
Okay.
So I worked there for a few years. So it's from when I was 16 until when I was 23. And then when I was 23, one of my sales reps was like, dude, are you bored? I was like, yeah, a little bit. I'm a little bored. He's like, well, I told some guy you want to buy his bike shop. Oh. I was like, dude, why did you do that? He's like, well, because you do. And I was like, well, maybe.
Yeah.
So I ended up talking with him, and we kind of worked out a pretty good deal. So I had $200 in my bank account, and I was, the agreement was I would just take over his old bike shop. There was almost no inventory. But as long as I paid him rent on the space, we were good to go. His big thing was just getting a tenant in there.
Okay.
So he didn't really care.
So he owned the bike shop before He owned the building?
He owned both, yeah.
And then you just kind of bought the bike shop from him and paid him rent? And,
pretty much.
yeah, so then
Yeah.
you couldn't move anywhere?
Yeah, I was kind of just there. And then, after that, 3 years went by and then Joe reached out to me.
Great.
Now I'm here.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Norwich.
Yeah,
We're happy
thank
to
you.
have you.
Thank you.
What's been your favorite part about being on Franklin Street?
I mean, there's so much foot traffic.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's definitely been excellent. I mean, also, all the really close, great lunch options have been,
Yes.
great. Yeah, it sounds goofy, but it's just such a nice thing.
I love being able to walk to lunch.
Yeah, and it's there's not just one place.
Mhm.
In Killingly, there's 6 pizza places in 2 miles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's brutal. It's just pizza. So it's kind of nice having
Next up, get calzone maybe one day.
yeah. Can't work the whole rest of the day.
Right? Food coma?
Yeah, food coma. So yeah, it was either food coma or pizza. But no, around here it's been awesome.
Mhm.
It's a really good community as well.
Great.
It's kind of learning, getting to know everyone. It's been fun.
Yeah. What do you? What else do you hope to see for Norwich?
I don't know. I mean, it's a tough one to answer because it's already showing me more than I've ever seen before.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah,
It's great to hear.
Yeah, so it's it's every time I've kind of asked for something, it's oh, okay, we already have that. I just don't know about it. So I guess for me, it's just learning the area better.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I hope to kind of bring some stuff to Norwich too.
Absolutely.
I really want to bring bike racing back.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently they used to do a criterium race, a short road race in downtown. I would love to bring that back because that would be a lot of fun, and just some stuff like that. But
Was it in contingent with the Rose Arts Festival, or was it separate?
It was before my time, so I want to say it was separate from what I've heard. But yeah, we could do it whenever, I guess.
Okay.
But
Sounds good.
yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
Down here in Norwich, and hope to buy some more stuff from your bike shop soon.
Oh, thank you.
I need to figure out my Thule bar situation.
Oh yeah. We can definitely get that rigged up.
And do you want to say anything else about your business or your services that you offer?
No, I mean I think it's all pretty straightforward. I guess the biggest question I get is if I do service, and that always kind of blows me away. It's yeah, that's mostly what I do.
Yeah.
Is service. I work on everything. So.
And another thing I think that you're bringing to the area is the awareness of electric bikes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the electric bikes are a lot of fun. Do you test ride?